Hey guys, this is Kazi Shafiqur Rahman, and these are the top 5 tools that I can't live without. Honestly, if there was no internet, I don't think I would have made it. I just can't think of another way where I would have made it without internet. How would I have connected with some of these suppliers that I have connected to in the early days of Sonomas to save costs? Anything that I needed, I just go straight onto Google and learn and search, and it's like you don't have to ask anyone, oh hey, do you know this and do you know that, or do you know this person or that person. You just can cut all the noise, all the middle sources, and just go straight to the point. Say what you like about internet, but internet has been instrumental to my success. I suppose the obvious one is my phone. Without my phone, I can't function. In terms of the tools within my phone, I would say to start with, it would be WhatsApp. The first one would be WhatsApp, because all my dealings are relationship based, and WhatsApp allows me to get closer with my contacts and associates and whoever I'm dealing with. So that's a very good way to kind of keep everything kind of streamlined and effectively get closer and get things done faster, because you are talking straight to the person on into their phone. You're not waiting for an email to be filtered through and get back to you. I suppose the number 2 would be Google Calendar. I mean, without Google Calendar, I just can't function. I have tried other calendars, but I think Google Calendar just beats all of them. Purely because I think Google Calendar, the Google location and all of that. So if you wanna set up a meeting, you can just, on the location part, you can write where you're meeting, and Google will pull out the full address instead of you having to write it all down. So I think that's a great feature. And as soon as I have a meeting, or as soon as I've committed to meet someone, I will just quickly go on my phone and just add it on my Google Calendar, so it reminds me well in advance, and it also helps me invite other people that I want. Third one would be Alibaba. Some people say God made heaven and earth and the rest was made in China, and I think I kind of believe that to a certain extent. However, on a serious note, since the early days of my business, Alibaba has been effectively my Google for business. Anything that I needed to find, anything that I needed to source, anything that I needed to procure, it has been Alibaba, and it's a very good way to connect directly with manufacturers and suppliers, not just from within China, but other parts of the world. Now be careful, sometimes you can get burnt with some suppliers, so do your own research and your own homework before you send any form of payments. The functionality, as soon as you open an app, you can tell how well built the app is. You can just tell from the finishing touches of the app, and you straight away get the vibe that this is an app that has a major company behind it that's putting millions and millions of pounds into the development of the app. I do not purchase any apps on the App Store. What I do is I end up buying the subscriptions within the app once I've used the app, once I've used the free trial. So with MeisterTask, I haven't purchased the full membership until many years later. It's just like when you hold an iPhone, you'll know like it's a good piece of technology and it's well built, and same with an app, you will feel it straight away. And I guess number 4 would be LinkedIn. I cannot believe how underrated LinkedIn is. It's mind-boggling to know that sometimes people are not on LinkedIn. Often people are not on LinkedIn. It is absolutely important and paramount to be on LinkedIn and have a updated profile that speaks about yourself, your experience, your knowledge, your expertise. And honestly, it's a 24/7 CV that's live online, and you don't know what you're missing out on. I thrive on connections. I thrive on networking. LinkedIn is not your social platform. It's not your Instagram or Snapchat. It is a professional platform, but it's on a social level. So you can connect with anyone and everyone that wants to connect with you. It's not like, oh, I don't know that person and I'm not going to connect with them and I'm going to keep my network close. No, that's not what LinkedIn is about. LinkedIn is about expanding your network and expanding your connections and your reach. So connect with whoever you need to connect with. And if someone wants to connect with you, yes, hit the accept button and see where that takes you. You never know what's gonna happen next. How am I not so stressed? How am I just so calm? I mean, to be honest, it's not everything is on my brain. It's all on an app called MeisterTask, and this is on my phone. It's in my laptop. It's wherever whichever device I'm using. It helps me stay on top of everything that I'm doing. So if I'm recruiting someone, for example, I would have set up a MeisterTask account for them, and that keeps me on top of everything. It helps me track their progress as well. They don't have to keep on coming back to me and saying, hey, I've done this and I've done that. Through the app, I know exactly what they're doing, and they can keep me tagged in and looped in on whatever they need to loop in to monitor progress. Recently, I've helped set up Buddy's fast food restaurant, and honestly, A to Z of Buddy's was managed through MeisterTask, right from choosing a name to sourcing a premise to ensuring the solicitors and lawyers are on top of things, and to ensuring the contractors are making good progress. And it was all done through MeisterTask. In fact, I go as far as having one for my own home. I don't want to forget some of the tasks my wife sets me, so I need to make sure everything is getting done in a timely fashion. Drop someone off to the airport, I would have it on a MeisterTask and make sure it gets done. And it goes as far as, oh, I need to buy a house. It's on my MeisterTask, and that's how I keep on top of my things. I've tried many other platforms like Monday and Trello and few other platforms. MeisterTask is just so user friendly. MeisterTask is the way forward. And these are my top 5 tools. Thank you very much.